if in fact you really didn't hear her and you recognize that to be a truth, like if she says, I already told you the way that I like my eggs, and you and your mind were like, oh yeah, now I remember it. Then just so you know, Jim, an apology is appropriate. Okay. So that in that
Right.
case, I'm
Okay.
taking back what I said a moment ago.
Hmm.
If you really do remember that she did tell you this and you forgot for whatever reason, I
Hmm.
think then an apology is in order, because then you could imagine how hurtful that is that she spoke to you. I forgot the words you used. Not that they would disappear, but that the invisible. I think you used that
Invisible.
word
Yeah.
earlier, right?
Hmm.
So when you use that word, you told me already, you can imagine how painful it is for her, right? To not
Yeah.
feel heard, right? So
Right.
then in that case, I could imagine you could say something like, listen, you're right. I'm sorry. You did say that to me. And I can imagine how painful that is for you not to be heard. So I,
Hmm.
whatever,
Yeah, I see the difference.
yeah.
And
Okay.
when I wrote my question was coming from a place of it's not like I remembered how you like your eggs and I
Right.
just screwed up. It's really from I was coming from the place of all right, how do I paint a picture that I screwed up to make that person feel better? And I'm kind of using hand motions to
Uh-huh.
exaggerate, like okay, I'll calm him down by taking the heat and taking the blame. That's
Yes.
where I was coming from. How can you sustain that? But with me, if I genuinely said, "Oh shit, that's right," we talked about the car trip and
Yes.
then the
Okay.
camping and then how you liked your eggs, I would apologize.
And I totally agree with you. That is not sustainable. If you're constantly altering your responses, right, to her needs, right, you're going to feel like you're bending over backwards. Then you're going to feel, that's what leads to your own resentment, right?
And
Or
that's
could.
personally
Yeah.
what's happened to me, and that was one of my questions too. Like I can see how the helper can become the helpless when
Yes.
they don't adhere to your advice or
Yeah.
your plan for them or what you
Yes.
think is would be great,
Yes.
you know.
Yep.
So that's where I came from too,
Yep. So,
feeling.
and I'm in agreement. Then it's not sustainable. You can't do that. And I wouldn't advise it. So, what would you do instead? That's the question. So, if you know now you're not going to be apologizing, right?
Mhm.
Because it's not like you forgot something that she told you. You clarified that that wasn't the situation. So, then an apology isn't warranted. So, then what do you do?